Hi, I'm Lindsay and I'm going to be showing you how to colour block on the nail using purely Pretty Polly Nails products. I have already prepped my nail. I have used Pretty Polly Nails base coat, which leaves a nice tacky layer for your product to adhere to. Today I am going to be using Strawberry Milkshake and Snow White. First of all, I am going to use Strawberry Milkshake, and on this nail I shall be showing you a couple of methods on how to colour block. So I'm going to get a small amount of product depending on how much blocking you want to do. Get a little amount of liquid on my brush, wiping the remainder of what I don't need. I'm just going to pat Pretty Polly gel to where I want it. And I'm going to use my brush just to push it to create the blocking. You can use your brush and leave it however you want, or you can refine it with your file to make sure you've got that crisp edge. It can, if you've got the patience, all be done with just your brush and a bit of precision. So once you're happy with your line, I am going to go ahead and flash cure, which gives me just enough firmness to be able to go in and refine that line with my file. I'm going to flash cure it for 15 seconds. Make sure your tubes are turned around the other way so you're not curing the product straight in the tube. That should do. I'm just going to take my file and just make sure that line is nice and crisp. Once you're happy, wipe the excess away, either with your brush or go straight in with a lint-free wipe and some cleanser. I do both. Now I'm going to take my Snow White and do a bit more blocking. Take as much product as you feel you need and pop it on the nail and just slowly edge up towards that pink. Take a bit of liquid, take off the remainder and push the product wherever I want it to be. Don't forget you can always take off any product you don't require. Now on this one I'm going to show you that you can also cut the product with, excuse the excess noise in the background, I do have dogs present. But I'm going to show you how you can also cut it using a blunted blade. But first of all I'm going to dip it in my liquid so the product doesn't stick, and I'm going to cut the product and I'm going to pull it away. happy with your cut, then you can leave it and flash cure it, or you can dip your liquid back in your blade back in your liquid, sorry, and use your blade and just push your line to make it crisp. Once you're happy, flash cure it for 15 seconds. And then I'm going to go back in and put some more milkshake on. This time I'm not going to bother with my file, just to show you you can get a crisp line without your file. So take as much product as you need. I'm going to pop it on the nail, take my brush, take off the excess liquid and pat the product where I want it to go. I'm doing mine in no particular order. You can set yours out before you start creating your nail, which usually I do, but you can just wing it and still create a beautiful nail. So I'm going to go in and just show you with that blade one more time. So I'm going to dip it in my liquid to make sure the product doesn't stick, and I'm just going to trim a tiny bit, pulling the product away. As long as you have enough liquid on your blade, it will not stick and you'll get a nice crisp line. And I'm going to go ahead and flash cure that for another 15 seconds. And then I'm going to go back in with my white. There we go. I'm going to quickly refine that one using my file. As you can see, it doesn't take a lot because that line was pretty much bang on to start with. Brush in with my cleanser, give it a wipe. I'm going to put the cap on milkshake because I'm done with that one. I'm going to go in with my Snow White to do the remainder of the nail. Pop that on. Get a bit of liquid. Wipe off the excess that's not needed, because you don't need a lot. And pat it where I need it to go. Push it straight up against that straight edge so you don't end up with a gap. Any remaining product I'm just going to push to the end, push down to create an easy excess. Use my brush as a knife to get off what I don't need. Now that I'm happy with what I've created, I am going to go in with my lamp and fully cure for a minute. And that's a minute because I am using an LED lamp, and you want to double the time to 2 minutes if you are using a UV lamp. And while that is curing, I am just cleaning my tools because I don't need it anymore. go, that's my tools nice and clean. I'm going to go ahead and also clean my brush. It is recommended that, or I recommend, that you clean your brush with some cleanser because it keeps your brushes nice and soft, because isopropyl alcohol does tend to dry your brushes out. So now I'm done with that, I'm going to pop the lid on my liquid. And I am now going to give this a quick file, just to refine the shape. The product is nice and easy to file, so it's not like you're filing cement. It is nice and soft, so don't get too happy with your file, otherwise you will end up taking off more product than you want to. Once you're happy, you can brush off the excess dust and go in with your Pretty Poly top coat. I am now happy with that nail, so I'm going to dust off my hand. I'm going to get a lint-free wipe and some cleanser. Give that nail a good clean to remove any excess dust. And I'm going to go in with Pretty Poly No White Top Coat to just finish off that nail and make it super duper shiny. Cap the free edge. And this only takes 30 seconds in an LED lamp. Remember, if you're using a UV lamp, you will need the extra 30 seconds. So a minute in total for UV and 30 seconds for LED. I'm going to go ahead and put a second coat on, just to give the extra protection for the nail. As you can see, only one coat, that is super shiny. Cap my free edge. Cure for 30 seconds. Once that is finished, you will leave it to cool down a few seconds, and then you would go in as normal with your cuticle oil before taking your pictures for your Facebook page. is now done, and as you can see, there's your colour blocking, easily done, all with Pretty Polly Nails products and your usual tools. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next video.